Hello, hello, hello. Okay, my volume is way too low. What the hell? Okay, was that better? Okay, yeah, that's much better. Yeah, perfect. Okay. What the? What the hell? Okay, wait. Yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect. Perfect. It's perfect. My voice is pretty clear. Okay, let me just. Chest to my left. Okay, let's start this bad boy. Okay, let me just. Okay, I'm live. Okay, that's good. Okay, Jesus Christ. It's gonna be pretty awkward. Okay, so first thing I want to do is for anyone that is in the watching the live right now is where is it? Wait, let me open up shop. So the current game right now, it has a few things. Current thing that I've been working on though is my own tools. So instead of using Roblox's tools, I'm using mine. So this was pretty hard to make, but wait, let me show it. It's not much, but it works. That's the thing. Yeah, okay. When I test it, it doesn't work. Okay, bro. Perfect. I like it. Cause they put in the wrong string, the wrong name. Okay, now it's gonna work. Okay, bro, what the fuck? Oh, hello. Okay, Jesus Christ, the thing was literally working a few hours ago. First time I opened the goddamn game, now it starts to break. Interesting. Okay, what could be the issue? So, also I'm gonna be explaining a bit how this works for anyone that's actually looking at the live right now. So basically, what's happening is how Roblox works kind of is whenever the server does something, which the server is basically like the mastermind of the whole game. So when the server does something, it has to basically show every single player what it has done. So what I'm doing to make the game super performant, like a lot of performance for the game, so literally a potato can run the game, is I've done it my own way so that there's more performance. Now the thing is, it's very hard to do. And for some reason, it's not working at the moment. Okay, I think I know why. So here's this. Oh, okay, yeah, I know the issue. This should be working now. Fine. Okay, yeah, bro. What the? Okay. Now it's gonna work. Okay, I promise. Now it's gonna work. Okay, perfect. There we go. Finally. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, so right now the game looks pretty bland. It's kind of yeah, it's not the B Squad gore you're used to. For anyone that hasn't actually played the game, but basically, right here, I can wait. So it doesn't. Okay, yeah, bro. Oh yeah, okay, wait. Let me change some stuff. It's actually visible that the tool has a cooldown. Okay, perfect. So there we go. So as you can see, I can swing my it's not much of a collector, but it actually swings. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make it so it actually collects like flowers and stuff. But that's basically it. So it's kind of boring, cause you know there's nothing pretty cool or fun. But this is already on itself. It's pretty cool. It's very complicated, but it works. So I also have this. This is supposed to like show items and stuff, but I don't have any items yet. Wait, let me try and give me some real quick. It's really all the same systems that I have in the old game, but basically, it's just more performant. Okay, just much better. Okay, let me see what items I can give myself. What's up, Davis? What the hell? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Okay, where is this? For example, let me. So none of these items actually do anything yet. They're just test items. They don't actually do anything. Yeah, you're totally not cheesy. Okay, yeah, bro. Okay, you're gonna have to look at my code now. My very good code. No, you don't have to compliment me. So let me give myself this potion. I'm gonna give myself all the items actually. So also one of the things that I actually adore, like this new game that I'm making as well, is okay, yeah, for what is that everything is very easy to read and like easy to code. Cause the way I've made it is I've made it like so it's easy to use. So like every I don't have to do extra stuff for simple things basically. Can't really explain it in simple terms, but basically that is, bro. How the hell is this not easy to read? No, tell me. This is very easy to read. Okay, so wait, you might not understand what this actually means right here, but yeah. But basically, this so this is a function. So when this for this function to get called, for it to do its code, it has to be before the player's profile actually starts. Okay. Don't give item to player. Okay, yeah, no, okay, okay. This I understand. Okay, but the thing is, this is actually very easy to read. It's just the way that I actually structure the code. I can read it fine, but some people can't read it, which I get. But it's actually pretty easy to read. But I can definitely change this code to be like better to read. Not gonna lie, that's for later. It works at least. It works. Okay, okay, who the fuck, bro? It's my real name. That's my real name. Okay, okay. So basically, why do you not understand this? Do you know what a buffer is at least? But basically, this thing right here is basically why the whole game is gonna be performant, like the next game, next B game. So yeah, let me get myself some stuff. Actually, have a better idea. Perfect. Now I'm gonna give myself that much of every single item. Then we're gonna see it appear on the side. Okay, yeah, bro, it doesn't appear. What the fuck? Okay, what the hell? Okay, so a buffer basically. So, oh yeah, you know what a buffer is. Okay, perfect. So do you understand literally everything that is in here? Literally everything. The hell? Bro, how are you gonna understand it if you can't read it? That doesn't make sense. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I totally agree with you. Not gonna lie, but it works. Okay, that's the important part. Okay, it works. Okay, so for some reason the items aren't actually going into my inventory for some reason. I'm just gonna remove that. Okay, bro, what the hell? Oh, okay, I'm very smart. Oh, Jesus. Figure out how my own code works. Okay, there we go. That's gonna work. Okay, there we go. Okay, don't look at the icons, okay? I didn't make any icons yet for the game. Don't judge that there's literally a Kratos as a bee egg, okay? Don't judge that. I can't speak. I have like two scripts total with 10,000 lines of code. That's crazy, bro. Yo, what? BSG source code. Not gonna lie, that would be fun, like for you guys to see the source code for the game. But it's like it's very trash. I'm telling you, it's very bad. It's very bad. It's not good at all. But basically, here there's a bunch of these items. I can use them and stuff. It works. Here, when I use this item, just get more of it. So There's not really many functions for each item. Just yeah. I just made this inventory system just so it actually works and I can implement more items later. Okay. 100. Jesus Christ, 100,000 lines is too much. If you want, I could show you some of the source code like later on the stream. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Also, the game already has data saving, so the items, yeah, they all save properly. Okay, what else can I show before I actually get to making new stuff? Okay, I could actually show the bees. I can run around like 1,000 bees before the game gets laggy. Let me. I will not believe you until you show me a screenshot. Like, actually, that is too much. Like 1,000,000 lines of code. Like, Jesus. How are you gonna get to 1,000,000 lines of code? That's literally impossible. I'm telling you. Was it on one script or like multiple? Okay, that's still too much. What the hell? 600k. I'm gonna spawn 1,000 bees. Let's just spawn like swift bees. Oh, Jesus. Okay, 590,000 lines of code in one script is crazy, bro. Like, how the hell do you even manage that? I think I don't need to pass any of these in. So, all them nil. Okay, so also, don't excuse like the bees, okay? The bees, they don't have any. Okay, what the? Oh, Jesus Christ. In my defense, I haven't touched this bee system in like 3 days. One line of code is way too low. Oh, Jesus Christ, why this thing not work? I literally just want to show the bee system. What is not working on this? I doubt it. I doubt it. I actually doubt that's so hard. I'm telling you, I doubt that's so hard, bro. Like, how? That's literally impossible. Yeah, but there's way more to the game than just planting, bro. Like, what? That literally makes no sense. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the? Okay, so it wasn't. Okay. That should work. Yeah, I know it's possible, but how are you gonna read everything? Like, how are you gonna read the whole script? Like, what the hell? That's literally like. Oh, Jesus Christ. So many errors. Okay, wait, let me fix this. Jesus. What the hell, bro? What do you mean you don't? Wait, what do you mean you don't? Let me spawn less bees. Okay, what the hell? Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. And if you're also a sociopath, yeah. I was like watching a video the other day of a guy just making a whole game in one line of code. Like, Jesus Christ. I would never torture myself with that. Okay, what the hell does this not work? I have to fix this fast so I can show you guys how this thing works. Bro, the game is not poorly organized, okay? I'm just actually trying to figure out what the hell is like wrong. I know what is going wrong, but I just don't know how it's going wrong. Like the game is pretty organized. Everything is like in its like folders and stuff. Like here, I know exactly what this thing does. Okay, the game is not poorly organized. Okay, and the code is readable in my opinion. And mostly like some of the code, it's just not readable because I'm just trying to make it very performant. That's really what I'm trying to go for. I mean, I'm gonna go for the slowest route to actually fix this, but I don't care, bro. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty self-explanatory, no? Okay, what the? Why the hell did I get so many errors? I only spawned one B. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bro, what is what is Eric doing? This value, okay. Yeah, but I'm trying my best here, okay? I have to look at chat and also think of like some like how to fix it that the goddamn code, okay? I just like underscores, okay? It's basically a glorified spacebar. So instead of me just who has 75 XP? I don't even know what that does. What the hell does XP do? Like on YouTube. Oh, just that. Okay, yeah, it's kind of lame. Not gonna lie. It's kind of lame. Keep reminding she's so loose. What is that? Why does this thing not work? What the hell? Don't do that. You're gonna torture yourself. Well, like 3 other people have already done it, so I don't think it's a W video concept. Oh, just a habit. Just a habit. Yeah, bro. What the hell? For the game to actually be good and be organized, you need to make everything a module. Like, basically. Why the hell is this? What the? I'm actually so confused. Yeah, but I can still use. Okay, I can still use my. Take me, hello, my friend. What the hell? That English is not Englishing. Okay, but I can still use it. Okay, let me use it. Here, bro, what the? Yeah, it's okay, bro. It's okay. Yeah, no joke, bro. It's not an error when it's printing. It's not that. How the hell is it gonna error when it's printing? That makes no sense. You- like you just didn't make any sense there. I know what the issue is. I'm just trying to like know what the hell the thing is. What the hell, bro? Oh my god, I'm actually okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I think there's like a 30% chance of it working. Okay, I just won't get bombarded by errors. Yeah, that's exactly what I am doing. I'm fixing it. Okay, calm down, calm down. What do you mean a nested loop? Wait, where? Where do you see a nested loop? Like, jeez, this is not a nested loop, bro. Bro, what the like? Like my brain is actually hurting. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I think I know why it's not working. Okay, where, bro? Like actually. Okay, now I got another error. Okay, amazing. I love this. Oh Jesus Christ. What the hell, bro? Yeah, I see that. It doesn't like glorify that much. Okay, wait, is it? Bro, what the? I think I'm using the wrong variable here. Yo, young solo. What's good? What's good? Yeah, I'm using the. Okay, what the? Interesting. Okay, I'm almost fixing this. Oh. Okay, now this is pretty insane. I do not know why the hell this not work. I'm super oblivious on this. Oh yeah, it's like before the bee's name, basically. Bro, what the hell? Knight's nil. What the what? Okay. Dude, my brain is actually melting right now. Yeah, it's a bit too. I think it's working a bit too much. Okay, maybe I should have double checked that everything works before I actually went live. I think that would have been a good idea. Okay, very interesting. Okay, let me just disable this and just see what the hell happens here. Okay, bro. I'm even more confused now. What the hell? Dude, it seems like it's actually working. Oh, okay. So I think this may work now. What the hell? Okay, not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna just fix this later. Like, I need more brain power to actually fix this. Gonna get something that is a bit more entertaining. But basically, the B system is good. That's basically it. Don't need to worry about that. So apart from like this not working, but should have been working, everything else that I've done is I made it like a field system, like it spawns like the flowers and stuff where you can gather from. And what else did I do? Didn't do much else. Like I also made stats for the player and stuff. That's pretty much it though. Also I buff myself. And some other like random stuff as well. But really not I haven't done much. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it so this little thing right here can actually collect flowers and gather flowers and stuff. It's gonna be pretty interesting to do. Also pretty hard. Also, the flowers don't even have decals on them. What the? Okay, I have an idea. Okay, have a very small idea. Okay, let me. Instead of a normal decal for the flower, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a picture of Kratos here. Let me find a picture of Kratos. But no, I have an even better idea. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, wait. Okay, perfect. Amazing. Perfect. Yes. Such a beauty. I'm just gonna put this on every single flower. Paste into selected. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I don't think adding a 30. I think adding a 30 B zone is a good idea, but not a 35 like straight off the bat. I don't think it's an amazing idea. But I do get your point. It's actually not a bad idea. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, I won't remove this like until it's the final version of the game actually getting released. This is actually perfect. So mesmerizing to look at. Oh Jesus Christ! It's a picture of Messi on every single flower. Okay, so here's the game plan. Okay, let me look at my notes that I've put down. So, to make the little collector actually collect and stuff, what we're gonna have to do is wait. So, in the original game in Beast form, there's like a pattern. Every single collector has their own pattern, and what I think Beast form does is they just grab it like on it. It just grabs the part here, and then just basically just makes anything with this part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make one. Like I think this just works for now. Just gonna collect like 3 flowers in a straight line, basically. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me. Okay, perfect. So one of the issues that I had in the original B Squad Glory was I couldn't implement these custom patterns because it was pretty hard to implement due to 2 reasons. Okay, so basically, the first reason is rotating this. Like this is rotating, so basically the object like changes like the way it's facing. Doing this is extremely hard. Okay, but I think I figured out a way where I could do it, and I'm gonna do it now, which is I'm gonna show it later. And also because the flowers they're just annoying to work with basically. Oh, unique bees are already in the like the original Bee Squad Glory game. So like all the unique bees from the current Bee Squad Glory game just gonna transfer to the new one. Unique bees are basically mythic bees, okay? So don't really need to worry about that. Yeah, young solo. Do you have an unique bee on like the current game? So I'm gonna put that in there. No, actually, I'm gonna have to make the equipment system before I even do anything else. So basically, in the original game, like the original Beast category game, equipment is kind of like the backpacks, the collectors, the boots, all that stuff. So I'm just gonna do that now, cause I plan on making the collector also an equipment. So should be pretty easy to do actually. Actually, extremely easy. I should be done with this in like 5 minutes just to get the equipment and the player. Or geez, I can't spell. Any ideas that you guys have, like for the new game? You guys can just put in chat as well. Okay. So basically, what I'm doing here is I'm going to make it so every single time like the player joins the game, like their equipments like equip onto like the player and stuff. Then I'm probably gonna make it so like each equipment can give you like stat buffs and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so where's this? I believe I stored this data here. Okay, perfect. So okay, so basically, when the player joins the game, this should equip any equipments that the player has. It's pretty easy. It's a few lines of code. So now we actually get to the really annoying thing, which is actually making it so the tools actually go in the player. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make it so every single equipment, like for example, I have a backpack. I'm gonna make it so they're all in the module script. So basically, what a module script is, it's just a table that has a bunch of like values and stuff in it. So I'm just gonna put it here, for example, like this. The test collector is the code name for it. So I'm just gonna put it here, and then from here I can just read all this and like actually give the equipment to the actual player. There needs to be an in-game boss over 150,000 health and every 50,000 damage you deal, the boss will knock out and you will need to collect 20 million pollen. Not gonna lie, it's not a bad idea. Like, it's just not you attacking the boss, it's also you collecting pollen as well. To wake the boss again after collecting 20 million pollen. Yeah, not a bad idea, not gonna lie. Would probably be for like a 30 B zone or something like that. It's not a bad idea. I don't know why, but like always when I think of bosses, I just think of the coconut crab from Beast Swarm. Like Jesus, that's all I think about for some reason. Okay, so what I have to do now is I have to use this, which is my custom like 2 system that I made. Should be pretty easy to actually do. I have to create a new one. Gonna put together this. Okay, that should work. Put that in there. So I'm going to test this out and I'm going to remove this. I'm going to give myself like a collector. Let's see if this works. Okay, what the hell? It's kind of weird. When I join the game, it's just not executing the function for some reason. Didn't name properly. What the hell? Oh, okay. Okay, well, I know what the issue is. Okay, I do not know what the issue is. What the hell? Wait, what the? I'm actually so confused right now. What the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ, I love being a programmer. Oh, Jesus. Keep. What? Oh. Okay. No, okay, yeah, bro, what the hell? Okay, my brain is definitely not braining, okay? Okay, what the? Okay, thinking of what the issue is. Okay, yeah, I know what the issue is. What the? That literally makes no sense, bro. What the hell? Okay, so the issue is the data saving for some reason. Not cool at all. What the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm never doing that, man. What the? Oh my god. Okay, my PC could have died. Literally. I printed way too much stuff into the console. Bro, I think our Roblox studio just crashed. Yeah, it literally crashed. Wait. What the? Oh, Jesus. Wait, some technical difficulties have arisen there. Okay, it didn't crash. Perfect. I don't have to restart it. Okay, what the hell is this not working? It makes no sense. Print like a bunch of A's. Bunch of ones. So if let me just fix this real quick. Fool, what the hell? This might work now. Still doesn't work. What the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I think it was already working, I just didn't realize it. It's still, wait, what? What the hell? Okay, I'm actually so oblivious. Dog, what the? Okay, so basically what's happening here is I'm trying to get the player's profile data, which is basically all their like saved data in like the data store that Roblox has. And it's like stopping what I want to do for the equipments, but it's also not stopping at the same time, which makes no sense. Like like what the hell? It just does not make any sense. There's a snail. Oh, okay, there we go. I found the issue. And I just love Roblox sometimes. Like, sometimes it doesn't even print the error that it's supposed to. Amazing. Truly amazing. So now I will actually be able to fix this. These are pretty easy to fix, actually. Just forgot to... Yep. Knew it. Oh my god, but just because I forgot to do, like, one line of code. Amazing. The whole thing broke. Okay, now I should have the collector in my hand. There, perfect. I just wasted 10 minutes of my time to make this thing like appear on my hand. Truly amazing. So I don't need this. Okay, perfect. Now, what I gotta do is this. So, here, everything's already done for me. So actually, I think all I need to do is actually make the collector now. Wait, collector functions? So now we're gonna get to the actual fun part. So here, depending on the equipment's like type, for example, if it's a backpack or if it's a collector, then it's going to call a specific function that I'm going to make right now. So should be pretty easy to do. Yeah, there you go. So if I didn't do anything, let me just grab some stuff. So this is a connection. This is also tool. So basically what I'm doing here is just so I have these things real quick. Wait, let me show you. I have this. I can see all these little these are called variables. I can see all this like little mumbo jumbo here, just from these lines of code right here. Basically, it defines like what I can actually do with this variable. Very handy. So now going back to what I wrote earlier. So I have to spawn a pattern with our rotation. Okay, so let me grab a pattern real quick. Actually, I don't think I need to. Yeah, I do not need to put this here. I just put it in the server storage. There we go. So basically, this is where I will get every single like pattern. Actually, let me name this pattern. Okay, this is where I'm going to get all the patterns for all the collectors. So let me just get a variable for that. Then given collector pattern going to be this right here. If this does not exist, then yeah, just don't do anything. So what I'm gonna do is this pattern right here. I'm gonna make it so wait. Actually, I actually do need to. It's kind of annoying. Figure something else later, but for now I'm just gonna do it like this. So basically, I'm going to parent this into the player's character. So the character is like the player's character is basically the actual physical player that you see when you join a game. That's basically it. I'm gonna put it there, the player's character, and then I don't actually need to do much else. Actually, yeah, given collector pattern is equal to clone. Forgot about that. So what I'm gonna do is from this like collector here, I have this connection right here. It's a activated connection. So basically every single time I press the left mouse button in my mouse, this like function right here gets executed. It's pretty handy. It's very handy. So basically when the tool gets actually activated, I'm going to grab the nearest flower that the player is like closest to, and then from there on I can do a bunch of other stuff. So wait, 5. So in studs, so what I have to do now is spawn. So to get the closest flower that the player is on, not gonna lie, I'm going to go into the field stuff, and I'm just gonna okay. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna put the actual function in here, so it's a bit more organized. So get closest flower to player. Okay, perfect. Cause I just realized how the hell am I gonna know what field the player is actually on? It's a pretty good question. Very interesting. Actually, I know what I can do. What is it? Basically, wait, where is it? Believe here. Yep, there we go. So here, go ahead and so local found field false true. So we're into the player's data in here. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm storing what field the player is actually in, and from there I can just do a bunch of stuff with this. So part.parent.name. Okay, perfect. Wait, actually, did I do the actual model? Let's do the actual model. Not a bad idea. It's gonna be nail. It's gonna be a model. Okay, perfect. For the parent, yeah. If not found field, I'm pretty sure I do not need to actually. Yeah, there we go. It's going to be a nil. If we have not found the field, then it's gonna be no. Okay, perfect. So, what I need to do here is max distance, number, the radius, to get closest flower to player. Okay, perfect. So, the field is equal to modules. And I'm going to get the runtime data handler module, which is basically where all the player's data is stored in. Runtime is basically it's what gets executed while the game is actually running. That's basically it. Okay, runtime data player, and then the player's field. Field, which is a model. Field, and changes that. Turn the flowers. Position, vector. Okay, so this should give me the closest flower to the actual player. Let me just flower is equal to, oh my god, loop flower. There we go. Flower is equal to the loop flower. Then whichever flower is actually closest to the player, then yeah. And wait. So if flower and flower and flower position minus the start position is less. Actually, okay, yeah, that's right. So basically, what I'm doing here is, if we have already found a flower that is like within this maximum distance from the player, then we're just gonna keep checking to see if to get the actual closest flower to the player. So this should work. We'll see if it actually works in testing, but yeah, that should work. So now what I'm gonna do is the equipment functions. Local closest flower to player to equipment functions dot modules dot closest flower. Okay. And max flower range. And this is, if this doesn't return any flowers, then yeah, don't need to do anything. So here, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the parent's position. Wait, this is a base part right here. The parent's position into the flower's actual position. That's basically what I'm gonna do. Wait, this is actually also base part. Oh, there we go. the original position. So why am I getting the original position here? So basically, the flower, like in the actual game, it's not always going to be here, because this is the original position of the flower. It could like be down here, for example. Like it got collected a little bit, so have to always rely on the actual original position of the flower. That's basically what I'm doing. And then from here, wait, let me read this again. Okay. So I spawned it on the flower. And then what I have to do now is, this is probably the easiest and also the hardest part for me, because I do not really know how the hell I'm gonna do this. Like what the hell? How am I gonna do this? Okay, so basically, let me try and visualize this better for you guys. So basically, what's happening is, when I spawn the actual pattern into like the game, the pattern is not gonna like respond to the player's rotation. For example, if you're looking to the side or forwards or something like that, it's not gonna respond to that. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make a response to that. So let's say for example it's here, and the player is facing like, I don't know, 50 degrees to the side. Forget. Wait, what the? No, I have an idea. Okay, wait. So let me think of something that works. So basically, here, what is the rotation that I have? Under 19. Okay, yeah, just the y-axis. Face character. Actually, alright, Jesus Christ. Okay, so rotation dot y. Okay, let me print this. It should give me the value I'm actually wait, what the? It's not really a good sign. What the? It's actually probably this. It's not working. This is probably returning no. Yeah, it's, of course it's not returning no. Oh my god, I'm actually so dumb. Of course it's not actually returning no. Okay, wait. So, let's do a test. So this right here is the closest flower to me. So it's gonna snap to one of these flowers. So it went to this one. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, perfect. Okay. So that's working fine. That's working perfectly. Why the hell is it printing? Oh. Okay, bro. What the? What the hell? Okay, so wait. What is my current Y rotation? Oh, it's 5.5. And if it's like here, it's gonna be minus. Okay, Jesus Christ, it's gonna be pretty annoying to make. So basically, there's like 4 main like rotation numbers that you just have to keep in mind, and it's 90, 180, 270, and 360. This 360 is basically 0, so yeah. But basically, what's happening is, why are these like the best for, like, not best, but the magical numbers of rotation is, let me try and visualize this better. So basically, this right here is 45 degrees, or radians, or whatever. This right here is 90. So it's kind of like the player or whatever has fully gone to one, like the next side. So for example, let's say this is forwards. 90 degrees to the left will make it go to the left. And another 90 degrees will make it go backwards. So this is 180. So it's completely opposite of the forwards, basically. And then here, another 90 to the left will make it to the right. Then, this is why it's base 360 is basically 0. Here, it would go back facing forwards. So yeah, it's at 0 again. But what Roblox does, which is pretty weird but also normal, is it uses negatives instead of like 270, 360 and stuff. It uses negatives. So instead of 270, it would be like minus. Wait, it would be like minus 90. Wait, let me show it. Yeah, there we go, perfect. And minus 90. So I have to figure out a way to get these values, the kind of like snap the values. I know I could do that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna make the worst code ever, but it's gonna work. Okay, so basically, okay, Jesus Christ. Don't do it like I'm doing right now. I'm just doing it just so I can make it work fast. Later on, just make a better version. So, if it's greater than 0 and my rotation is less than or equal to 45, then the raw rotation is going to be equal to 45. I have to use MathRad. Then, oh my Jesus Christ. So many if statements are about to pop up from this. 90. Then it's going to be 90. Oh, Jesus. It's greater than 90. So equal to. Wait, why am I doing 45? But what am I on? Wait, what the? Jesus, okay. 180. But now I have to go to the negatives. So. Wait. I just confusing myself for a bit. Wait. So this is 0. Well, what the? This is 0. So here, for example, I'm doing a full loop. So 90, 180. If I do this again, it's gonna be minus. So I have to do, if it's less than 179, or less than minus 180, and greater than like. Oh no, I have to do it backwards. Okay, so if it's greater than minus 180 and less than minus 90, okay, yeah, that's gonna work. And then it's gonna be minus 90. Jesus Christ. And here, if it's 0, then yeah, just 0. So this should work. It's not the cleanest looking code, but it's gonna work. So 0, Y rotation, and 0. Let's see if this bad boy is gonna work. Okay, so here I'm facing forwards. Okay, what the? So it's on 90 rotation. Okay, bro, what the hell? It's on 90. Wait. What the heck? Why is it on 90 rotation? I'm actually confused. Oh, because. Oh. That actually makes a lot of sense. So if it. What the. Okay, I don't think this is going out as planned. What the. What the. My Jesus Christ. I thought it was gonna work, but I don't think it's gonna. Oh my god, bro. Okay, the best things take time. Okay, so let's do this again. So basically, if it's greater than 0. Wait, actually, let me actually figure this out. So, for example, here I have a -3. How that -3? -52, -85. Let me get to the positive. Wait, why is the positive only 1.5? What the hell? Oh my god, I'm actually I'm printing the wrong thing. Now I'm actually gonna think that. Okay, so here have 90 of rotation. Here I'm gonna have 15. I have 0, basically 0. Actually, let me math around this. It's easier to visualize it. Basically, math around is gonna remove the decimals. So here I have a -7, minus 90. It's going perfectly. Okay, it's on 90. Here it's also going well, but yeah, I don't think it. Okay, bro. What the hell? Here it's also gonna go, and then I go to 90. The issue arises when it's, yeah, not the 90 rotation. What the? So here I have a -1. Here I have a -12, -45. So I have to get in the range of, for what the? I have to get in the range, like. So these two, they're working. Okay, I don't need to worry about these two. What I need to worry about is these two right here. It's less than, wait. If this is less, greater. Oh my god, I actually hate working with negative numbers. Oh Jesus Christ. So let's say I'm on a. So if I'm here, I have -5, -4. Okay. From here, I have positive number. But it's basically zeros. So here I'm gonna do is, if it's greater than 0, I'm already doing for this here. Let's we're doing for this, and it's not actually the actual like. It's on the wrong thing. Let's have an idea. You have to make this 45. It's greater. 45 and less than that. This is less than. It's gonna be 0. You have to do it like this because otherwise it's just not gonna work as well. I think this is a 90. This is a 45. Let me do 0. Wait, 0. Let's do 0. Pretty sure that would work. As just 0. I'm just praying that this will work. I actually don't understand this at all. Jeez. Okay, let's pray that this will work. Wait. Wait. This doesn't work though. But these are like these two axes, they work. Okay, this doesn't work. Okay, bro, what the hell? So it's actually 0. Okay, yeah, it works. Okay, that's normal. But when it's not actually 0. So I guess if it's less than 0, but greater than like minus 45. Yeah, less than 0, but greater. If it's less than 0, greater than equal to minus 45. Okay. Greater than or equal to 90. Better be honest, not wait. I may be butchering this, but I think it's it works. I'm a genius. I'm actually a genius. Oh my god, I'm actually a genius. Oh my god, oh my god, it works. No way. I'm actually a god, bro. What the hell? Okay. I'm actually surprised that I got this to work in like the 10th try. Okay, perfect. Amazing. The sun is shining, everything works. Perfect. Now, what I'm gonna do, this hitbox is a bit too thick, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it a bit less thick. I think this one is, wait, this one that makes it less thick. Yeah, that. Gonna do that, and then what I'm gonna do is get all the flowers that are touching this collector pattern, and then after that it should be working fine. Let me make an overlap arms. So here, I'm gonna get all the flowers that are touching the wait, what is the name again? Get parts in parts. Okay, perfect. And get all the parts that are touching the pattern. Then here, I'm gonna loop through all the flowers. It's gonna be a table of base parts. Pairs of flowers. Then I'm just gonna check if it's not. Wait, if it has a tag of a flower, then we leave it alone, okay? But if it does not have a tag of a flower, then all we're gonna do, we're gonna remove it from the table. Flowers. And boom. Then all we're gonna do is print it. Print the flowers. So here, for example, it should give me. So since the pattern, it collects in like a 3. Wait, don't tell me I literally forgot to. Wait a sec. Okay, I did. Okay. So let's say for example, okay. Let's say for example, so the pattern has a 3 flower distance. Okay. So right here, it should give me this flower, and this one, and this one. Here, let's see. So we got that one, perfect. We got that one. We got that. Okay, amazing. It works. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, now I'm gonna up the game. Okay, so basically, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab this pattern right here, and I'm going to do literally 3 clicks. I'm just gonna make it an X. So now it should get 6 flowers. 6 flowers. No, actually 5, because one. Wait. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there's already a flower in the middle. So if we union this, page fidelity. No, it has to be in default. A whole actually whole. Including geometry, and query. Yep. Okay, all those should be working fine. Now, let's see. If this returns 5 flowers, I'm actually gonna be so goddamn happy. If this returns 5 flowers. What the? It returned 9 flowers. What the hell? Oh, okay, I know why. Okay, I might really have to be careful with this in the future. So basically, what's happening is, you see this little like this little like edge here. It's touching this flower. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. So I have to make okay, bro. I have to ununion it again and make this smaller. Make these parts smaller. Make it like 1 stud smaller. Perfect. Now I should not be hitting the flowers it's not supposed to be hitting. Okay. I'm gonna union it again. And now we should get actually 5 flowers. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Please return 5 flowers. I actually beg you so hard. Please. Pretty please. Bro, it's still returning. Wait, nah. There's something wrong. Wait, so this is 1. Dog, how the hell is it returning 9 flowers? Wait. Let's see. So this is 1. Okay, normal. Yeah. Okay. This is 2. Okay. And that's how the okay, bro, what the hell? How the hell is it returning? Dude, am I blind or like wait, nah, wait. Let me make the transparency of this 0. How the hell? Okay, wait, no. No, this is actually impossible. It's literally not even touching the goddamn flower. How is it getting this? Okay, bro, what the hell? Dude, that doesn't even make sense. But Jesus Christ. Like, bro, just how? Bro, I'm actually like, what? Wait, is it? Wait, it's not what I'm thinking. Wait. Oh my god, okay, I think it's fixed now. Maybe. Nope. Okay, bro, what the hell? Bro, what? How the hell is this like? I'm just make this automatic. Maybe some like, it's always getting 9. How the hell is it? Bro, what? I'm actually so confused. Dog, how is it returning 9 flowers? He's returning that one, and that one, and that one. Yeah, but it's a bit too weird. Wait, returning that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, that one. Just getting every single one except the one in the middle. Oh no, it did. Bro, like I'm actually like, what the? I actually cannot like. How the hell is it touching like 9 flowers and when it's only touching 5, bro? Like that doesn't make sense. Like Jesus, what the hell? This is exactly why I didn't make custom patterns for BSG. Like what the hell, bro? That doesn't even make sense. It just doesn't. Like just how the hell is this like? Like I actually do not understand, bro. I mean, maybe if I make. Okay, yeah, bro. What the? Maybe if I make the thing smaller, like the whole hitbox, the whole pattern smaller. So let me separate this again. Make this 1. You know, let me make it 1. Let me make this 1 as well. Be even in the middle of each other. Okay, they are. Okay, perfect. So now, if this thing still like gets at like 9, I do not know. Okay, I actually do not know. I swear to God, if this thing actually gets 9. How the hell is it getting? Okay, bro, what the hell? This doesn't make sense at this point. Wait, what if I remove these flowers real quick? Not remove, just make them go to the side. So now it's only gonna be 5 flowers here. Let's see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get five. Okay, bro, what the hell? Bro, just how? Wait, no, what? My brain is melting. Here I'm gonna get 7. Is it maybe because of the whole thing? Whatever. Box, just make it default. Make it default. Make it, bro, just go default, please. Bro, just go. The game does not want me to put it to the actual value it's supposed to be. Oh my god, bro, really? Okay, let me just do it in the studio. If it's this, then actually I might, like... I thought it's that. Bro, what? Nah. How the hell does that even have to do, like, with it? Okay, Jesus. It turns out I can't, okay, yeah, bro. Okay, anyway, it actually works now. It works. Let me look at something real quick. Collision. Why the hell is the collision like that? Okay, what the... Bro, what? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, I might have to make this like a very precise collision, because that is not a precise collision at all, bro. Okay, man. Precise convex decomposition. I don't even know what that means, but okay, it works. Perfect, amazing. Yes. What the? Why is it? Okay, bro. Okay. At least it works. Amazing. Here. The collector is made. That's basically the whole collector, boy. That's basically the whole thing. Now I have to make it so it actually gathers the flower itself. Well, at least I have custom patterns now. Wait, since I have custom patterns, we have an idea. We actually have a fire idea. Wait. Wait a sec. Wait. Okay, I might have just gotten the best idea ever. Wait, why is it going that far? Okay. But what the? I think I put it a bit too far down. Oh, Jesus Christ. It literally went to the stratosphere. What the? I'm gonna make a worm. I'm gonna make a worm pattern. Just to see like how it's gonna work. Make it like very big and like to the side. And then like the side and then like this. Yeah, that seems about right, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if this works. So in theory, it should get 1, 2, 3. Actually, wait, that's wrong. That should be here. So in theory, it should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And then 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So you should get around there, around that much. So here, let's do that. Let's do that. And uncollidable, untouchable, blah blah blah. Do all that. Then make it 0.1. And here, if this works and we get like 23 flowers or so, then I'm actually be so happy. They got 23 flowers exact. Okay, oh my god. Oh my Jesus. It actually works. I'm literally getting 20. Okay. I'm so proud of myself. Oh Jesus. Every single moment has led to this. This has actually been such a requested feature, like custom patterns on the collectors. This is actually gonna be possible now in the next game. Oh my Jesus Christ. This is actually so simple as well. Like, oh my god, bro. Something so simple but made into like what? 46 lines of code? Yeah, that's crazy. No, 44. Yeah, damn. What the hell, bro? Okay, just exclude this, okay? That you don't look at this, okay? But other than that, it's perfect. It looks perfect. It works properly. Now, what I have to do is make it so the flowers actually, go down. So previously in the old game, let me actually pull up another Roblox studio here. Wait, wait, is it gonna capture like both? But it's not okay, bro. I'm gonna have to change the screen. Let me change it to the other one. Okay, there we go. So basically, I'm gonna grab the old game. What's gonna happen? Okay, so here in the old game, how the flowers actually went down, which is very different from what Bee Swarm does. So in Bee Swarm, every single flower has like their own pollen amounts, and I don't really know how that works, and still do not know like how it works right now. So previously, and I think what I'm gonna do for like now as well, because I just don't know how to do it like in any other way, is where is it? It's not here. Okay, oh my god, it's actually so unorganized. Okay, here is where is it? Oh my god, this is so big. Okay, so depending on how much pollen you gather, we're divided by 10,000, and then divided by the flowers here. What the? Oh Jesus Christ! And a minimum value of 0.23. Oh my god, bro. My brain is hurting just from looking at this. But I'm gonna have to do the same. Have to do the same. I'm just gonna do like this. Where's the max floor height? What the hell? What is this? Huh, okay. How is this gonna be as well? On the like if it's 2, wait, so it's 2 on the side, so if I go -1, it's gonna be fully on the floor. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that works. It's gonna go 2. has so much stuff open. So I'm going to this function gathering handler, and then we're gonna do gather flowers. Then I'm gonna pass in the player and then the flowers to actually, you know, gather. And basically, what's gonna happen in this little neat function is we're gonna gather all the flowers that we pass into it. Very self-explanatory, but yeah, that's basically it. So what's gonna happen here? The max far height. Let me determine that in here. Settings. Equal max far height is equal to 2. So basically, I'm not gonna do like all these other calculations. I'm just gonna put like, gonna grab in. Great. So pollen to gather pollen. Gather amount. Pass that in. There's gonna be this right here. It's gonna be 15. It's gonna be 15. So also I'm only grabbing this. You guys are only seeing this, okay? So here I'm gonna go ahead and look for every single flower. You don't really wait. Oh. Okay. I don't think this is the best way to do this. I'm just not gonna do this. But here, less than the. Okay, so let's grab the. So if hashtag flowers 0 or player field. Okay, bro, what the hell? Player and then the player's field. Should be a model. Okay, wait. It's actually so annoying for you guys to only see one of the screens. Return end, okay. Okay, I'm just copying my old code, okay? Don't blame me. at least it's gonna work, so flowers. I guess if we're not gonna gather a specific flower, how is this gonna work? Okay, so I'm gonna loop through every single flower, and actually let's just grab this. Yep, stealing my old code, amazing. Perfect. Nothing wrong here. So this, I'm also going to just continue, blah, blah, blah. If that's not the case as well, we're gonna remove it from the table. Perfect. Greater. Remove it there. Perfect. Now, what I'm gonna do, return end, okay. I'm gonna do is gonna loop through every single flower again. Actually, we don't need to loop through every single. Wait. What the hell? You just do it here. Okay. I'm gonna switch the screen over to the other one. Wait. Okay, perfect. There we go. So here we're going to lower the flower's position depending on the gather amount divided by 10,000. So this is 0. Let's just pick the 0.1 and the max flower height divided by the rest here. So the flower here is not on the actual flower, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's not there. Wait, why? Oh, I'm pretty dumb. What the hell? Let's put the flower here. Like what? Oh, okay, but that's so weird. Anyways, I'm just gonna do here the field data, the field, and then the flower should be flower index. Yeah, sure. Divided by the gathering modules. Field data. Pass in the player's field. Then we're gonna get the flowers index. Pretty sure that's how it. Yeah, where is it? Yep. Flowers index. Then the tier should be here. The tier. Bro, the tier is not there. Wait, what the? How am I gonna know the tier of the flower then? What the hell? Wait, what the? Oh, I'm actually the dumbest human. Oh my Jesus Christ. Bro. Flower tier is literally right here. I just have to string that split. Two number this first. Do that and then do the second one. Perfect. Divided by that. Max flower height. Amazing. Now it should actually work. Also the regeneration, I'm pretty sure it also works. Yep, it works. So okay, wait, I forgot to actually call the function. So right now if we do equipment functions dot modules gathering handler gather flowers in the player, and then the where is it? Oh my god, wait, the equipment, the given equipment data which also do not have, for some reason I do not have it passed in. Given equipment data, we can do given equipment, it's just table thing or whatever. Given equipment data dot pollen collection dot data dot pollen collection and the file itself themselves. Okay, so fingers crossed it's gonna work. Okay, bro, what the nail on number. Okay. So now what the issue is, I think I might have misspelled this. Maybe. I might have. Oh my Jesus Christ, actually, so now I have to wait like 10 years for the. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, don't no. Bro, this time, look at what. Oh my Jesus. Bro, really? That is actually so annoying. I have to. Oh my Jesus Christ. Field data. Then the player field. Okay, bro. Let's start Y axis. Okay, bro. What the hell? Anyways, that's gonna work. Perfect. It works. There we go. Amazing. Yes, and it goes back up. Perfect. I think I made it to 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna do 0.2 here. I'm gonna do a 10. What about 10? So stealing old code is actually the way to go, boys. Amazing. It works. There we go. I don't get any pollen stuff, but at least it works. Can I, like, does it go all the way down? Wait, why am I spam clicking? I can just hold. And then, perfect. I can't collect any further than that, right? Yeah, can't. As you can see. But I actually cannot see, but yeah. There we go. Perfect, yeah. Amazing. Love that. It's really good. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So the collector works. And the gathering as well, so. Don't have the actual pollen system and stuff for now, but I think for a first live stream and like the first like few hours, I think that's pretty good. How much time have we been live for, anyways? Like what? How much time is that? That's 2 hours. It's not too bad. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here and hope you guys a good night, a good day, good afternoon. Yeah, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. If I don't stream tomorrow, then I'll just stream Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. That should be my next stream. If I do stream again. So yeah. See you guys, and yeah, the development for the game is going pretty well. So in the next stream also I'm gonna showcase the beat system that I couldn't showcase now, so yeah. See you guys then.